Speaking of number one overall draft picks, we got him from Sweden. Connor Bedard joins us, WHL's first exceptional player, Regina Pat's number one overall pick, and he joins us from Sweden today. Connor, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good. You know, we're mentioning it's coffee session out here in the morning. What time is it in Sweden right now for you?
It's about 6:30.
About supper time. Okay. Well, I won't keep you from eating if you haven't already. Connor, hey, I think we're all just wondering about an update of you going over there to Sweden. We've seen the clips, but we're just wondering how you're doing over there and how the experience has been.
Yeah, it's been really good. It's been, pretty cool. I think, especially in a few years, I'll look back on this and I'll, think how cool it was. It's been a really good development. Now getting to play some games, it's definitely been a great experience.
I think when you went over there, the plan was just to practice, correct? That's all your expectation was, and then you got into the games. What changed and allowed you to get into games?
The season being delayed. So I just started playing. My first game was last Wednesday. And then, I was lucky enough, Ron Robinson, I think that's right. He let me, and obviously I'm pretty thankful for that.
Oh, okay. It was a WHL distinction. So your team in Sweden wanted you to play games all along then, and that's great. So from what I've seen of the highlights, you've looked pretty good. How have you felt?
Honestly, the first game was pretty weird. I think getting back to that game is so much different than practicing. I had some bad turnovers, and I had some plays where I think I shouldn't have made and stuff. But I think each period, each game, I've gotten a bit better. So yeah, that's really good to get that experience before going into the dub.
Has language been a problem at all? How are you with your teammates and your coach with English, Swedish?
They all speak English, but obviously in the room and stuff, when the coach is talking, they're speaking Swedish. So he usually will come up to me after and tell me, or I just don't really know what he's saying. So, he usually will come up and tell me.
Mm-hmm. With the age difference, I think the obvious question is, although you've skated with guys that age, it's different to compete against them in games. How have you found it going against the guys older than you and 20-year-olds in high competition like that?
That was good. I mean, like I said, first game was tough. I think the second game I was a bit more myself, but it is different. I've played two with the U20 and one with the under 18. So, I mean, you can tell the difference. I mean, I think I can outskate guys more in the U18 level. Obviously, it's younger guys, and U20, I really have to think my way to get chances and be able to produce offense.
How's the physical play? I got to apologize. I'm not that up on Swedish junior hockey. I know how they are when they come to the World Juniors, but I'm just like, do they like to hit? Is it as physical as you would expect here at home?
Maybe not as physical as at home, but it's a lot more than I expected. When you think of a European player, you think skilled and, really offensive and stuff, but they hit a lot, and especially in practice, I was surprised. I think in practice, there's some big hits, which is a bit different.
How'd you feel about, I assume you saw those clips that are going around of you, like stick handling around everybody out there. Are you okay with that stuff being highlighted? Or, is that happening on every shift, or was that just one specific shift? I think you know what I'm talking about. They couldn't get the puck off you. I saw the power play goal with your quick release. It's looked not that difficult for you. Has the video been representative of that properly, or has it been more difficult than it looks to us over here watching it at home?
Yeah, like I said, if you watch my first game, I think I had some bad turnovers. I think I had a bad turnover, which I ended up scoring on, and so I definitely make mistakes, and I think that second game I thought I had a good game. I think I didn't make many mistakes, but if you watch that first game, if I'm being honest, I made mistakes.
Everybody talks about your hockey IQ being off the charts. Is that, with those turnovers, did the coach have to talk to you afterwards about that, or did you know it wasn't necessary for him to talk to you about that?
No, I mean, I knew. It's just not playing for so long. It's been since March that you're a bit off, and I think it was just in the first pretty much, and then I was kind of every period I got more used to it.
I got to ask you just one more hockey question and then just a life question. I saw the highlight of the pass out of the corner that you one-timed home on the power play, I believe. That release of yours, did you learn somewhere to not stop the puck first, to just shoot it, or is that just natural ability?
I mean, I think it's just, more natural. I kind of practice that stuff, but it depends on the situation. I think there, I had the choice to either, take it and take it in maybe, but, I think the goalie he was getting over, so I think just being able to get it off quick there was the right decision, and, I was lucky enough to win it.
I wouldn't say it was lucky, but it was like literally lightning. Did you saw it?
Oh, of course.
Right? And I was like, oh my God.
Right.
This is what's coming. So at some point, it is coming. I don't know what reports you're getting. I mean, have you booked your ticket home yet, Connor? Do you know, or do you got to kind of wait for sure to know that we're playing? Because the commissioner says, Ron, for sure we're going January 8th. Yeah, what's your take on all that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a flight booked for later November, but, with the quarantine and stuff, there's, so many things we got to get, hear about and stuff. So I think, later November I'll be coming back and, doing that quarantine and then get training for a bit and then, head out to Regina on the 26th.
Awesome. And I got to ask you, are you homesick at all, or because you've got family with you, you're not thinking about that? You got enough to think about with playing with a new team and so forth, and just enjoying the experience for all that it is while you're there.
Honestly, not really. I think you're so busy with being at the rink and stuff. Probably the biggest thing is just everyone speaking English. Is something, working out with all your buddies speaking English and stuff. But obviously, making new friends and stuff has been super cool.
Oh, good. Have you learned any Swedish words? And if so, what are they?
I think I can count to 5 maybe. There's some stuff that sounds sort of English, so the odd time I know what they're saying.
I bet. All right. Well, Connor, this has been a blast, man. I was looking forward to it all weekend when I saw that you were on the board. Keep it up. As you can see, we're watching all the highlights. So you're doing us proud, and stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Connor. Connor Bedard checking in from Sweden. Now, that's what I don't get. There's guys in Saskatoon we can't get as clear as him, connection-wise.
But in Sweden...
In Sweden, it's like he's on the other side of this wall.
They got that IKEA internet over there.
I guess.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.